Good morning. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets. All about inflation. Wednesday, there was no rate rise in the US. That's fine. Totally expected. Not a problem. However, the post-decision statement made by Jerome Powell was pretty unsteady and pretty hawkish to a degree. He said that inflation is sticky. What does he mean by that? It means that it's not going down. In fact, inflation is actually beginning to creep up. It's beginning to rise. There are indicators now that inflation by the year end could be anywhere around about the 3.8 to 3.9% in the US. And that's going to put further pressure on markets, the US markets, the Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq, all went down yesterday. The Nasdaq is going to continue going down because the tech sector is hyper sensitive to interest rates. Look at the 10-year yield. Look at the yield on the 10-year US Treasury note. I said already a few months ago, it's going to 4.5%. It's now at 4.486%. Effectively, it's at 4.5%. Why? Because they're expecting more rate rises. Now, will the 10-year yield move higher? In my opinion, we're now going to be looking at 4.65% on the 10-year yield. I see it moving up. Now, that has a massive impact on shares like the tech sector, the Amazons, the Netflix, the Metas, the Nvidias, the big ones, the Googles, also the startups. So the Nasdaq, the tech sector, is going to head down. Any rally in financial markets now is an opportunity to sell into it, sell into the rally. It won't hold short term or near term. Look at Nvidia. I put a sell note out on that at 478. It's now running at 408, 409, likely to go down to 380, well overvalued. Meta also likely to go down to the 260, 255 level. Another company overvalued. They've gone up over 200% this year, and therefore they become very attractive to traders to sell those stocks, and you can buy them back later on much cheaper. Japan has left its interest rates at zero, untouched, which means that's going to put more pressure on the yen. The yen is going to go down. Those of you who are FX traders, dollar yen, as I said all the way when it was 129, dollar yen is going to go to 150. Won't be held. We're at 147.5, moving upwards towards the 150 level. At some stage, there will be some Bank of Japan intervention. Over to China. China is now thinking of doing another stimulus package of maybe 600 billion US dollars to try and get its economy going, but it's not being successful. So China is going to end up being the new Japan, where Japan was stuck in the doldrums for 20 years. What's happening is that you're going to end up with China being exactly like Japan, and it's going to go down and down and down with slower industrial production. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets. Have a great day. Catch you later.